There's
bring this down into the tread. Now I'm not saying harvest all the rock on this hill, but that's a great feature. That's going to take some power to move it. I don't recommend trundling it. Don't roll it over. Try to slide it as best you can.
This stuff's really brittle.
It is.
This rock is really brittle.
Something like that too, that big?
Yeah, oh yeah. Chunks will just start falling.
It's limestone. Yep.
Just walking on some of the really big slabs.
We've got limestone back home. A little different, I guess, category of it. I don't know. But you could put like little sleds.
Yeah, you can make it out of honeysuckle.
Yeah, and just slide it down. So that's a good technical feature to add in, is bring a rock down in there and bed it in the trail. Literally try and pick their foot up so they're not smacking a pedal on there. That's a nice, good tight control point. Like I said, you can go in this with their one pedal low, their other pedal high. Try not to hit their handlebar with this. It's not a fast speed move. So that's just stuff to look for.
My definition of technique is quite different from down here. It's always difficult to, it's always by, region. Well, that's pretty technical going around that, not hitting the handlebars.
Well, when you bed the tread down, when you bring the tread down on here, you might have to build a little bit of, I don't know how much of this rock will come out, or that rock to the left of your foot there. Yeah, I mean, you definitely want to give them a surface. You don't want to slide the tire off of this. You want to give them a surface right on. Yeah, it's a technical move. This is an advanced section.
Up out of it, but build that area up a little bit with a landing, a big pad and a rock in the middle, and then build up to it. So at least this side, or either this side, all this rock just has this a little bit more.
That's what I was thinking. That's a good feature. Off camber, it's definitely sustainable, right? It's rock. It's not going anywhere. Granted, if somebody's riding it with a wet tire, it's definitely a slip factor. And we've learned if we're riding and there's any water on our tires, we got a rock like that, try and get on the bottom of the rock as possible, because your oil's going to end up down there anyway. It's a good feature. It's going to be really steep to get up this, which is fine. You're not going to be carrying a lot of momentum into it. You're just going to have to gear down as well. And this will be, you'll be breaking the fall line wheel here, the half wheel here, rather. It's rock. Yeah, and it's steep. It's going to drain. As long as you establish a good tread, you should be fine. You still got to get from down there to up there. Yeah. And you're looking at probably 35% slope across the grade, which is super steep.
Just think put a curb roll in from like here to that rock, just to hold in all the cobblestone pieces?
Not maybe. It depends on how it digs out. Like Greg was saying, you might go down 2 feet and it's still cobble. Doing that, stop digging where you think the tread should be, and then build yourself a curb wall. Some of the cobbles have to be stable. Now, one thing we haven't talked about are fall zones.
That's a fall zone.
This could be a lot of slow speed stuff. So having a tree like this beside you, or the one back there, somebody's going to fall. You got something to grab onto. I'm just saying, if it becomes an issue, if you guys want to come around this corner a little higher, you can get a better approach to this.
Or you just take the top off it with the sledge.
That's what I was saying, yeah.
And build the crib wall right where your left foot is, Crow, and then ride right up over top of that rock.
I think it'd come out pretty easy too.
I think it would too.
I think you rock bar it out of the back of here and get
it would
gravity high and just
that's what I'm looking
shove. I think we'd be lucky if it stopped or wanted to.
Now
it'd be the invention of the wheel.
I've got some flagging tape on me and a marker if you guys want to make any notes or hang them in the tree on what we're doing. Yeah. Okay. And I brought it just for that. The thing to me that differentiates mountain biking from road riding is the skills you need to mountain bike, right? To get around the rock, to get over that tree log, to negotiate a corner. You don't need that skill on a road bike per se. You just need strong legs and lungs. So anyway, that's
you roadies.
Off my pedestal on that one. But anyway, my point is you got a lot of options in here. That's kind of stuff to look for. If you took this away, you still got a hard line right there with that slab Greg just exposed.
Yeah, thanks, Greg.
And what you would have also, I think, is if you widen this a little bit, you'd have people coming through here hitting that rock and then going around, and then the people coming up would hit the lower rock.
See, by taking that out, people, if they're coming this way, they're going to build up a lot of speed coming down this hill to get right back up the other direction.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Would it be possible to go high where Andy is?
That's what I was thinking about, running this line right over
Take
top
that
of it.
honeysuckle out and use these as build this up.
Sure. Flip that rock over, pull some of this down.
I don't know how, it'd be very difficult to build a crib wall in where these rocks are. It can be done.
So you're
Pretty
almost that
steep
big
there.
rock line
In between the two
down.
rocks. Depends how much root starts to get into on this tree.
You know, if we have time down the road, we could build
Built another line here.
lines through
Well,
there.
you don't want trail weaving. One line with an alternate occasionally, but you don't want trail weaving. You don't want that impact, that footprint.